How's everybody doing? All right. You got a little break? You were standing? Yeah, so we can start seated. How did it go for you this morning? You liked it? All right, good. It worked? Let's keep it going. I want to thank Sarah for inviting me and her crew. Welcome everybody again. Let's go right into a meditation that's from this book called Fighting Cancer from Within. And I'll read it to you, but you guys are going to have to do a little arrangements with the way you sit, okay? So see if you can come to the edge of your seat, and then if you want, put the hands on the table or put them comfortably. Get the table away from you. And see that you can sit up without the back of your chair. So a little bit on the edge of your seat, and then make sure your spine is long. And close your eyes. Put the thumb tip and the tip of the pointer finger together and turn the palms up on your lap or on your legs. And look inside again and lift your spine. And do the breathing and connect internally with relaxing and with breathing. Now I'm going to go, oh shoot, I lost the place. I'm going to go right into meditation. Take a comfortable position and let yourself begin to relax in your own way. Let your breathing get a little deeper and fuller, but still comfortable. With every breath in, notice that you bring in fresh air, fresh oxygen, fresh energy that fuels your body. And with every breath out, imagine that you can release a bit of tension, a bit of discomfort, a bit of worry. And let that deeper breathing and the thought of you the thoughts you have of fresh energy in and tension and worry out be an invitation to your body and mind to begin to relax, to begin to shift gears. And let it be an easy and natural movement without having to force anything, without having to make anything happen right now. Just letting it happen. Just breathing and relaxing, breathing and energizing. Come back to taking a few deeper breaths whenever you feel like relaxing even more deeply. But for now, let your breathing take its own natural rate and its own natural rhythm. And simply let the gentle movements of your body as it breathes allow you to relax naturally and comfortably, almost without having to try. And noticing how your right foot feels right now, and how your left foot feels. And noticing that just before you probably weren't aware of your feet at all, but now that you turn your attention to them, you can notice them and how they feel. And notice the intelligence that is there in your feet. And notice what happens when you silently invite your feet to relax, to become soft and at ease. And in the same way, noticing the intelligence in your legs and releasing your legs. And letting the intelligence in your legs respond in their own way. And noticing any release and relaxation that happens without having to make any effort at all. Just softening and relaxing and letting it be a comfortable and very pleasant experience. And you can relax even more deeply and comfortably if you want to, by continuing to notice the intelligence in different parts of your body and inviting them to soften and relax, and noticing how they relax. And you are in control of your relaxation, and only relax as deeply as is comfortable for you. And if you ever need to return your awareness to the outer world, you can do that by opening your eyes and looking around and coming fully alert. And if you need to respond to anything there, you can do that. And knowing that you can do this, if you need to, you can relax again and return your attention to the inner world of your imagination, inviting the intelligence of your low back, pelvis, and hips to release and relax, and your abdomen and midsection, and your chest and rib cage, without effort or struggle, just letting go but staying aware as you do. Inviting the intelligence in your back and spine to soften and release, in your low back, mid-back, between and across your shoulder blades, and across your neck and shoulders. The intelligence in your arms and elbows, forearms, through the wrists and hands, and the palms of the hands, the fingers. Noticing the intelligence in your face and jaws, and inviting them to relax, to become soft and at ease, in your scalp and forehead and your eyes. Even your tongue can be at ease. And as you relax, let the attention shift from your usual outer world to what we could call your inner world. The world inside that only you can see, hear, smell, and feel. The world where your memories, your dreams, your feelings, your plans all reside. A world that you can learn to connect with, that can help you in many ways on your journey. And imagine that you find inside a very special place, a very beautiful place where you feel comfortable and relaxed, yet very aware. This may be a place that you have actually visited at some time in your life, in the outer world, or even in this inner world. Or it may be a place that you've seen somewhere. Or it may be a brand new place that you haven't visited before. And none of that matters, as long as it is a very beautiful place. A place that invites you and feels good to be in. A place that feels soft and healing for you. And let yourself take some time to explore this place. And notice what you imagine seeing there. All the things you see. And how you see them. Don't worry at all about how you imagine this place, as long as it is beautiful to you and feels safe and healing. And notice if there are any sounds you imagine hearing, or if it is simply very quiet in your healing place. Notice if there is a fragrance or aroma that you imagine there, or a special quality of the air. There may or may not be, and it's perfectly all right however you imagine this place of healing. It may change over time as you explore it, or it may stay the same. It doesn't matter at this point. Just let yourself explore a little more. Can you tell what time of day it is, or what time of year it is, what the temperature is like, how you are dressed? Take some time to find a place where you feel safe and let yourself get comfortable there. And just notice how it feels to imagine yourself there. And if your mind wanders from time to time, just take another deep breath or two and gently return your attention to this beautiful and healing place, just for now, without feeling the need to go anywhere else. now, or to be anything else, just for now. And as you relax in this special place of healing, let an image come to your mind that can now symbolize the healing that is already going on within you, and the strength and abilities of the healing system built into the body. Let an image come that represents this to you. It may come in any form. It may be the same image that you have had before, or it could be a new image. Notice what comes to mind as you invite an image for the healing. How would you imagine yourself full of healing, energy, and activity, and feeling whole, healthy, and strong? Let yourself begin to imagine yourself that way now. And don't worry at all about whether the image you have now is the best image or the strongest image. You may well come up with many images of your healing as you work through this process, and may change your imagery many times to better fit your understanding of the process. But for now, let this image you have stand for the healing your body, mind, and spirit can do. And imagine it happening now to you. And imagine it being as strong and as powerful and effective as you possibly can. If you need more power, imagine you can connect to people and things you love, and to whatever source of life and energy you imagine put you here in the first place. And imagine that those provide powerful sources of healing energy that you can direct throughout your body, mind, and spirit to heal what needs to be healed, to eliminate what needs to be eliminated, and to repair what needs to be repaired. Imagine that any treatments that you're taking are working beautifully, and you can shut off any blood supply to any remaining tumor. Sorry, this wasn't the one I wanted to read you guys, but just imagine to any blocks or knots that you have, any tensions or worries or fears, imagine doing that, just like this is asking the cancer patient to do it for the tumor. And aging is happening to all of us, so I'll skip to this next part. And imagine that that your spirit and brain can turn off any genes that need to be turned off, so there are no further instructions for any abnormal cells or any remaining cells in the body. Divide and grow healthy and cooperatively. And imagine, too, yourself in the future, doing the things you love to do, with whomever you love to do them with, and feeling healthy and vital and enjoying it. And imagine yourself enjoying any special events or dates that you would like to see in the future. And imagine that you are there now. Let an image come to mind that encapsulates or represents the whole healing process for you. A particular image or film clip of imagery that can stand for the whole process. And anytime you find yourself worrying about career or how it will affect you, let yourself stay with that for as long as it spurs you to think creatively about how to resolve that concern. And as soon as it becomes aware that your fears or worries or simply fears or worries, acknowledge them. And imagine that you can cancel the fear or worry. Imagine having a big red circle with a slash through it on a rubber stamp and stamp that fear out. And touch your thumbs to your fingers to reconnect with your focus on healing. And replace worry with your current image of healing and any words or phrases that also affirm it for you. And let yourself sit with this imagery of healing for a few moments more, noticing how it feels to imagine that happening in you now. And knowing that you can get even more powerful as you learn to use your imagination even better for healing. And you can let the images and feelings of healing stay with you as long as you like, and even bring them back with you when you decide to return your attention to the outer world. Taking a few more deep breaths, lifting through the spine one more time. When you're ready, slowly begin to open your eyes, move your body. Sorry, I had a couple issues there. One, the light's hitting me and so it's hard to read, but I'm getting a little old and I need to start doing my Yogic Eye Exercises. The other one was, there was another one that was just for healing, and since we're healing the healers, it was that. But they all basically have that same way in. When I found it to read to my mom, actually, that was already 17 years ago. I think it's been around for a while. He was a cancer doctor, and he saw that this worked. But when I read it, I could see that it works to go in. Any technique that's going to help you go in like that is going to work. I think we can continue, and I want to show you more things that we can do. But I would like to take some questions or comments if you have any first.
I may have one.
Well, okay.
Thank you, Diego. So one thing that I wanted to kind of bring up, and it's something I spoke with you about when I was inviting you to this, is many of us have so much happening at any given time in our personal lives, in our practices, and there's so much on our mind. When we encounter something with a relationship, a marriage, a failed expectation, disease strikes us, strikes someone we love, it's hard, I think, to make space inside, how you were saying, go inside. It's hard for us to make space inside because we have so much outside already occupying. In meditation, are there ways to clear those, not give it away, but just clear for a moment so that we can go inside and take care of ourselves emotionally, physically, whatever it may be?
Did people go inside there? Say it loud so they can hear online. Did it work?
Yes.
Loud, everybody?
Yes.
It works. That's why it works. Even, I mean, he's doing this for cancer patients, and it works for them. So imagine with your life on the line, at least that's how most people, no matter the statistics, are going to feel about cancer, even if it's low. I would imagine that comes up. The breathing is key. Of course, you have to be open to doing it, but people under circumstances where their life depends on it, sometimes they'll be open. Not everybody will be, but everybody here was. And the difficulties are helpful for you. Those are the way. You have to go through those with strength. Always. What's the option? What's the option? And, you know, there's people that have a harder time depending many times on how their childhood was, that they can't help themselves, they can't go in, but most of us can. And the breathing is key, you see that. You connect to your body. One of my students, she works at UCSF, she's writing a book, she's pretty popular, showing the biology to like everyday people, how the biology and your mind, they always are working together, but you can use your breathing to create the biology you need so your mind is feeling good. That's in a way what we just did. We did it this morning. And that changes the chemistry of your body. It changes the chemistry of your mind. So you have to be open, you have to want to do it, and then you have to do it. You have to practice. Actually, she sent me an article from one of her friends that did a study, and they took a group of women to a beautiful place like this. And one group, they just had a great resort time and experience. And the other one, they learned meditating. Well, they both had the best week, both groups. 1 year later, the group that meditated, and they were learning, so they meditated a long time, I think, 8 hours a day, but they did it. And they got the resort experience. They were still better off a year after the study from going inside. So the other effects, they disappeared for the group that didn't do meditation. So that's why I don't want to waste too much time talking and have you experience more. You agree? Okay. Let's do it. Let's stand. I'll show you one that, this is like an ancient meditation, and it's very easy, and we're going to move this finger from here to here, and then to here, and then to here, but we're going to coordinate with the breath, so just get comfortable. I don't know exactly how it was done, but you can close your eyes. Think what we did this morning, and ground with the earth, start breathing. All your positive energy, intention, focus, send it into your heart. And remember that you're actually sending it in as a breath, and as your own conscious light, your own conscious flashlight. Take a breath in, then breathe it out, relaxing. And when you finish the exhale, move the thumb tip over to the middle fingertip and take one complete breath. And smile like a child, childlike mind. When you finish that next breath, be aware and move your fingertip over to the ring finger. And keep as much positive feelings and relaxation and strength moving, but really you're just moving the finger and watching the breath. Trying to be still like a mountain, except where the breath is moving. Now please keep going, everybody at their own pace, but what I wanted to tell you was that I saw one study which did this fingertip technique. I'm not exactly sure if they coordinated to the breathing, but it was as simple as what you're doing now. They did it to dementia patients, and after a short time, maybe 8 weeks, don't quote me on that, there was growth of white and gray brain matter, and they did better on the cognitive tests. Your hands are actually very powerful healers. So, as humans, we communicate so much, and they're so connected to your brain. The yogis knew the magic in the hands. They've had different postures just for the hands, thousands of years. You can use any of your fingertips at any time. Imagine, during the day, you can just touch and connect. And take a breath. And kind of like we did in that meditation from Dr. Roslin, let it be a reminder of what you want to feel, the energy you want to feel, of your own strength, of your own light. And always let yourself relax. Always get more and more relaxed with each breath. That's how you clear the mind, Sarah. It clears itself. In yoga and meditation, which is really the same thing, the mind rests. So some of you need to smile, I can see it, and let your mind rest while you do your breathing. And if your fingers start to fidget, notice. If worry comes up, meet it with a smile. Meet it with another breath. Meet it with love and compassion and strength, and take another breath. And when you breathe out, let that stress and worry go. Remember, let it be a beautiful place whenever you practice, whenever you fully connect, let it inspire you. And take one more breath. Let's let out another long ah sound together. Ah. One more. Like we get to share the good energy. And relax and let go for a second. All right. This is going to give you a little movement, and then I'm going to teach you another meditation. Let's go like this. This is good. When you can't do much, there's little things like the joint circles, which we'll do a few of now, as we keep being mindful of the breath, if that's possible. Go the other way. Then let's do the shoulders. This time, close your eyes. Breathe into your heart. Strength, presence. When you breathe out, let your brain relax, your mind relax. Go the other way. Smile at your shoulders. Smile at your neck and breathe right through it to the heart. Good, and then wrists. I'm sure some people feel it in the wrist. When we do these little circles, I don't know how studied synovial fluid is, but I know everybody knows how important it is. But I think recently they see that it's not just in your joints. It goes into the blood and it helps. So little things. One, you do the joint circles like we're doing. Go ahead and do these again, a few more breaths. The body keeps teaching itself how to move. Things don't get us stuck. I just very briefly looked at the next, at one of the authors. So all the things that are helpful for healing, they're actually not hard to do. Okay? And we can get a powerful dose, almost like a cocktail of all of them, if we focus. Let's go back to the heart. Close your eyes. Is a learning how to go inside. It can have a profound effect on your mental well-being, your physical well-being. It's as simple as being aware. Use your breath, take it into the heart. All right, now let's do another exercise that's very strengthening. Close your eyes, go to your special place where you feel strong and connected, positive mental energy, and take a breath and hold your breath. Like you're sealing in all your positive energy. Then let it out, slowly feel your body relax and soften. Breathe into your heart again and hold the breath again. Hold your light, try not to think as you hold, just a positive feeling, and then exhale, let your body relax. 2 more. Into your heart. Hold the breath. Let it out, relaxing. Inner smile, 1 more time, inhale. Strength to your heart. Hold it there. And feel your body relaxing. Good. Take a few more deep breaths. Take the last few breaths, scanning your whole body. Stand tall, confident, relaxed, at ease. Smile at your whole body. Imagine yourself full of vibrancy and light. See yourself smiling and happy. Let's do 3 humming sounds to close our practice. Deep breath through the nose to the heart. And touch the place between your eyebrows, like you're fortifying mentally. Also the inner smile, the loving, positive feeling, fortifying it. Feel the strength in the body. And giving thanks to anything you're grateful for. On with the conference.